Good morning, students. Today I will discuss about paper maintenance. In your final exam, paper maintenance is also very important because paper maintenance will give you full marks. Whatever you have studied is 50%. The school teacher will teach you 50%, which is enough for getting marks. And remaining 50% will depend on your paper maintenance in the examination hall. Your behavior, your mental stress in the examination hall will decide your remaining 50% marks. So, because you need to impress your examiner. Examiner is nothing but who is going to correct your paper. So, you need to impress him with your handwriting. Your handwriting should be simply legible so that he should understand your opinion, your answers. Then only he can give you full marks, right? Otherwise, if you don't write with the neat handwriting, if that person is not understanding your handwriting, so you cannot expect full marks. So as I told you, all these years your teachers in the school, he knows about you that you are a good student, you are the topper. So he gives you marks without pointing out the mistakes. If there are some silly mistakes also, you can ignore it. But here it is not like that. Because final exam scrutinizers, correctioners, examiner, they don't know who you are. So definitely they look at your answer sheet, they look at your handwriting, they look at your proper maintenance of the sheet, and they look at the central idea of your answer. So it's compulsory to maintain neat, legible handwriting and paper maintenance. So that is why in this session, I am going to discuss. It can be a lengthy session, so please watch till the end so that you'll understand all the tips. And I saw you're not liking the video. Please like the video so that if you like, it can reach more persons. And subscribe to the channel. You'll understand. You will get new notifications whenever I made a video. And I'm planning to make a video individually, subject wise paper maintenance. For example, for mathematics. For mathematics, I will give you stepwise marks for any question. For what step, how many marks you'll get. If you understand that, definitely you can score good marks. So we will discuss about answer sheet maintenance today. So as we have 24 pages answer sheet. I'll show you a model answer sheet. So previously we used to get additionals, but now we are getting a 24 pages booklet. So the booklet, I took an example of Andhra Pradesh booklet. So the first page of the booklet will contains like this. So where you need to write the subject and paper name. So here you need to take the signatures, individual signatures, and so these are the instructions that is given for Andhra Pradesh SSC public examination. So same thing can be expected for SS 10th class Telangana also. So like this, your answer sheet will be there. Your answer sheet contains linings like this. So you can see 24 linings are there in a page, 25 lines. In these 25 lines, you are going to write the answer. Okay. So remember, you're not supposed to do anything. You're not supposed to write any religious symbols or your name, any particulars in the answer sheet. So please be careful while attempting the answer sheet. So first, how you will start? You will start your answer by drawing the margins. So how you are going to draw the margin? You are going to draw the margin, four sides margin you are going to draw. So already two sides margin is given. So third side you will draw it like this. Just wait. So you are going to write a margin third side, and at the end of the page you are going to draw the margin so that it will be crystal clear for examiner that you are maintaining the paper very neat. So after drawing this, you are going to mention the question numbers here. So you are going to mention the question numbers out of the border, please remember. So question numbers will be written here. So question number 1, question number 2, question number 3, like this. So if you mention the numbers here, it means they are the points in the answer, not the question number or answer number. Please be careful. So before you start question number, you can write section number here. So section 1, section 2, section A, section B, whatever is given in the question paper. So question numbers out of the margin. Inside the margin, you are going to write the points of the answer, number of the points of the answer. Please remember this point. If you do a silly mistake, you are going to lose the marks definitely. It is very, very, very important. All right. Next. So remember, you are going to get 3 hours 15 minutes for each exam. So it is more than sufficient. So you will be getting 3 hours 15 minutes for each exam. So remember, this 15 minutes completely allocated for question paper reading. So please read the question paper thoroughly for 15 minutes. You'll get enough time, don't worry. So 15 minutes if you read the question paper, you'll understand very clearly what type of answer he is expecting, what type of answer you need to write. So read the question paper 2-3 times or 3 to 4 times. You have enough time, right? So while reading the question paper, underline the important key points in the question paper, what he is expecting from us. So please be careful and divide the if you don't understand the question, divide the question into pieces. So I'll take an example paper of any subject. We will do that if you mention in the comment section what subject to be needs to be done like this. So I'll explain how to read the question paper, how to understand the questions. So after that, so you have 24 lines in the answer sheet, right? So try to write at least 18 points, 18 lines so that it will be good. And remember, when you're writing 18 lines, out of 24 points, if you are writing 18 points, sorry, 18 lines, in this out of this 18 lines, sorry, when you are writing a sentence, remember that the letters of all words should be together, and between the words there should be at least a gap of one letter, right? So this is how you need to go. Like for example, it's India, like this. So this is called a word. This is called a word. There is a gap of one letter gap between the words. So if you write like this, it will look very good and neat, so that persons will understand easily. Okay. So this is about the neat handwriting. Then if you see, the next aspects to be focused while writing your final exam is question numbers. So question numbers, please write outside the margin. Be careful. So I just wanted to tell you one more thing. Four sides margin is very important because for subjects like mathematics, so if you maintain a rough work here you can write rough work, or down here also you can write rough work. So this space is for rough work, this space is for rough work. If you do rough work, concern rough work, the examiner will understand that you know the subject very well and you have tried hard to get the answer. So you have not tried to copy it from anybody or any paper. So you'll understand that is your own answer. So he knows, you understand that you have some knowledge. So he will try to give you full marks. So that is why the reason we need to maintain four sides margin. Okay. Anyhow, individual subject I will do. Maths paper I'll take an example. I write step by step process, steps where you need to do answer, where you need to write solution, how you should mention the formula. Everything I'll discuss in the maths paper. Then one more aspect that you need to understand here, answer writing strategy. So remember this, you are not supposed to write the answer as a fragments. That means what? For example, you have written answer number one here. Okay, so 2 3 lines you got. You forget the answer. Then you started answer three. Okay, you wrote a complete answer. Then suddenly you remember answer number one again. Here you only half answer. Remaining half answer if you write here again, you are not going to get marks for this. Whatever the marks allotted for this, for example, 1 mark question is first question is 2 marks question. Here you got 1 mark. This is also correct. Here also you got 1 mark, but this mark will not be considered, right? So don't write half of the answers. Write the full answer at one place. This is first point you need to understand, right? And second point, for example, fourth answer you wrote here, right? Fourth answer you wrote. So then after that you thought it is wrong. You wrote fifth answer, sixth answer, seventh answer. Again after that you understood fourth answer is wrong. So if you keep it as it is, and if you write right answer here, if you don't cross this, they will what they will do. For example, there is some related answer in fourth, they will correct your paper, they'll give 1 mark. And this is exactly correct, this is exactly correct answer. Here they're supposed to give 4 marks, but because you wrote already first, so these marks will be considered the final correction, these marks will be neglected. So whatever the marks first allotted to the answer will be taken as a final marks, please remember. For example, if this is wrong answer, you are thinking that this is wrong, then you want to strike it off. This is correct. Then what you do? Just cross like this, right? Just put cross mark. Don't scratch it like this. Don't scratch it like this. If you scratch it, it looks very bad, very ugly. Just put a cross mark and write wrong. Nothing will happen. Nothing will happen, because if you put cross mark and wrong, they will understand that you have done something wrong. So you have written answer here. So they will not consider this, and they will consider these marks. This is how it goes. So please avoid overwriting. Overwriting in the sense, for example, unfortunately in mathematics you wanted to write x square, x cube you wanted to write, but you wrote x square. So what you will do? You wanted to make it x cube. Then what you will do? You will take and you will do it like this. So this is called overwriting. Please don't do this. This is called overwriting. It looks very ugly. Instead, what you can do, just put a circle or a box for it, put into mark, then write x cube beside of it. Understand? So this is how you can overcome your mistakes in your answer sheet. Okay. Remember, you can use blue and black pens. You can use blue and black pen. Carry blue, black pencil, scale, eraser, everything that is necessary for your exam. I will tell you what items to be carried to the examination hall very in advance before the exam. So, but you can use in an exam blue and black pen. Blue pen for writing answers, blue pen for answers, and black pen for writing headings. So you can maintain headings in the paragraphs. You can write blue pen, and for black pen can also be used for underlining. Any important key point comes, you can underline it, no problem. Okay, underline the key points, nothing will happen. But don't do too much underlining. One answer or one sentence contain one line, one paragraph may contain 2 or 3 words underlining. But don't underline every point. If you don't understand what point or what sentence, what word to be underlined, don't underline. If you know it is important point, if it is important word, underline it. Right? Nothing will happen if you don't underline also. Please be careful. So number of lines, how many number of sentences, how many you need to write in the exam, that is also very important aspect. If you see your question paper clearly talks about how many words you should write in the exam. So I'm taking a social example. Look at the first, it's clearly mentioned write in 3 to 4 sentences. For any 2 marks question you are supposed to write 3 to 4 sentences. So maintain this in the examination hall. When you are writing the answer, try to see that 2 marks question contains 3 sentence, 4 sentence, or maximum 5 sentences. Don't go more than 5 sentences. Don't go less than 3 sentences. It may cut your marks. Same way, right? For 4 marks question, the same way for 4 marks questions, you can see it here. You need to write between 5 to 6 sentences. Here it is clearly mentioned for 4 marks questions. Answer you write in 5 to 6 sentences. Same way for 6 marks questions, you are supposed to write your answer. So that will be mentioned in every exam, every subject. It will be mentioned very clearly. So all the instructions, these are section-wise instructions. These are the overall instructions for the question paper. So read this thoroughly before you go to the exam. or you can read them through the previous year question papers. So read all the questions because you're getting enough time for reading the question paper and writing the answers. So there is no chance that you don't get enough time. So the 3 hours is more than enough to attempt any question paper. Okay, and I will just try to discuss in the next video about the failure strategy. Failure strategy is nothing but if you are feeling that I may fail in the exam, but remember there is no failures in the 10th class board exam because we have some tips, we have some methods, we have some strategies to get pass marks. That strategies we will discuss in the next exam. Okay, that strategies we are going to discuss in the next exam because if you follow certain steps it is easy to pass all the exams. But for gaining full marks, whatever we have discussed about the paper maintenance, that is very 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 important, right? And finally, bit paper. Bit paper is also very very important, for example, in bit paper also please avoid overwriting. You thought your answer is B, right? But unfortunately you wrote C, so you want to make it B. Then what you will do, you will do it like this. Don't do it like this, just put a cross mark on it, write B beside it. Okay, so this is one tip in writing bit paper. And second, usually what people will do, they will write two answers in a bit paper. They will think that anyone can be correct and teacher will give you marks. For example, they'll do it like this: answer B and C, they will write it like this, or B or C, they will write like this, or B comma C, they will write it like this. So whatever the method you follow, if two answers are given like this by you, cannot be corrected, that will be given as invalid. Understand? So please remember that. So that's it in this video. If you have any doubts regarding the answer sheet, please mention in the comment section. Please like, share and subscribe. This is, if you share it, if you like it only, you'll get more videos, more updates. And the next upcoming exam I'll discuss about tips for success. So you need to be hydrated, what type of pens to be used, hall tickets, length of the answer, it is covered here, right? Examination hall, if somebody asks you in the exam, if somebody disturbs you in the exam about answer, if any friend sitting beside you is continuously disturbing you in the examination hall, that will definitely affect your final marks. So what should be done, how to tackle that, everything I'll discuss. After that, Monday before the exam, I'll do subject wise videos. For example, tomorrow is math exam. Today, you'll get a maths video. How to write an answer sheet, how to write steps, how to write boxes for the formulas, how to mention solution, how to write given that, how to understand the question. That I will do definitely. And for before Monday before science exam, I'll do. Monday before maths exam also I will do. If you wish to see the videos, so if you want such videos, please mention in the comments. Whoever is watching, mention something in the comment and like it. Then only I will understand everybody is watching. Thank you so much, students. All the best. Prepare well. Don't take any tension. I am here to have any problem, any solution. Thank you.